This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
We're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Do you believe this? And that hook misses. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So much firepower here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The jab can't find a home. The straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. To see here in round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. No rest for the weary. A perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. That jab misses. Missing with the hook. Beautiful counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We've never seen in round 3 who's going to land the first big shot. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. You'd like to see more jabs. A perfect counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Just misses with that uppercut. Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. There's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice counter. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Benavidez now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
One of the best rounds I've seen this year. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The Mexican monsters, and the big Mexican monster is down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
He threw a punch and just got countered. Both men step back for just a moment. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's start the 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Can't score with that hook again. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell for round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Missing with the hook. Lucky that hook didn't score. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He misses with that jab. Good defense stopping that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. These two fighters are made for one another. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's the bell to start start round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. There's a counter shot. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected.